We are live on the Facebook machine.
Good morning.
You were all blurry there for a second, Bryce. You okay?
Well, I'm back now. That's right.
All right. Just making sure you're a little bit fuzzy.
All right. We are getting things finalized for Try Day. I don't know about your item, Gene, but we're currently in the freezer trying to do some last minute freezing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did somebody forget to put them in the freezer last night?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Are yours
Good.
completely frozen?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
it must be my
You
freezer.
got a bad freezer, Alex.
I have one that is completely frozen and one that is refrigerated because it says right on the bag they're excellent for drinking too. So
We'll get to today's Try Day here in a little bit.
I have an idea what I could do with them when we're done.
I don't want to hear the idea right now.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
All right. For those joining us on Facebook, appreciate you joining us already. Chime in. Curious where you're located and did you get storms last night? I was just telling Alex, it looks like the precipitation was quite scattered,
Yeah.
at least in my region. How about for you, Gene?
it poured pretty much all night long. It started raining, I would say about 10:30, and it was raining at 4:00 this morning still.
Holy moly.
Do you know rainfall amounts at all for your area?
I do not. Sorry, I could check on that, but not right now.
Got this handy dandy app. Let me just go.
I
pull
set
it
out the
up.
rain gauge and forgot to look at it this
All
morning.
right. Well, I got you all covered with this technology.
It looks like
I question
since
the
you're
accuracy
looking
of
that
that.
up,
Wait, really? You're
Yeah,
going to
I
question a
do.
weather station?
according to
on
the
this
radar
one.
right now, it's still raining in the Beatrice area, but most everything else, it should be raining a little bit in Lincoln, but most everything else is cleared out. However, if you look off to the west, we got not one, but two lines of storms moving in from the panhandle, just past North Platte right now, but moving this way.
Gene, York had 3,800s
That is
in the
not
last
accurate.
24 hours,
Right back.
according to a weather station in York.
Well, then that is absolutely incorrect.
Let me check a second one in the York area.
And that might be York. Remember, I live north of
I know.
York, and the I-80 was kind of the line.
Yeah, I was going to say,
by the way, where did Alex go? Because we're about
she's
to go
going to
live.
get the item. So we'll go live and
Okay, let's do
join
this.
us then. Oh, wow. You're right, Gene.
Free and easy down the road I go. Kenny Rogers before that, and you may have missed it, but if you were watching on Facebook, I just heard Bryce say the most glorious words ever. You're right, Gene. What was I right about, Bryce? We were talking about rainfall amounts.
We're talking about how much rain there was, and I was reporting to you, I've got a fancy-dancy app here that shows me how much rain you all had, and you were saying you had, a lot of rain, but in the York area, there was only 20 to 30 hundredths, but I went north by Benedict, and the last 24 hours, there's nearly 2 inches up there.
Oh my gosh.
So
yes,
you're right. Quite a bit of what's the
little bit of
variability?
discrepancy.
Variation.
Yes.
Variation.
Yeah.
Yes. So I heard some reports up by Humphrey, 7 inches of rain.
Isn't that wild?
We need the rain, but not all at once. So it just never works out right, does it? But some well-needed rain last night. Welcome, everybody. It is Friday morning. We are live on Facebook, getting ready to do Try Day today. Who came up with today's Try Day? It wasn't me.
It was a viewer submission, believe it or not. Somebody chimed in on Facebook, and I will go find out exactly who it was so we can give them proper credit. But they were the ones, they sent us a screenshot of the product, and I thought, sounds interesting. Sounds like it could be bad. Why don't we try it?
Our first thought was, okay, we'll get this ordered. Well, no, you don't actually have to order it. It is readily available in the stores.
Readily
Readily available. Yes. So I will. I'm going to read a list now. This is something that has become more and more popular with athletes over the past few years. And when I first heard about it, it sounded horribly disgusting. But here is a list of some of the 10 healthy benefits of what we're about to try. Yes, it helps soothe muscle cramps, not tongue problems, but muscle cramps. It helps with hydration. It is a fat-free recovery aid. They're cheap. That's the best thing about it. It contains antioxidants. It may support weight loss efforts. It helps control blood sugar levels, and it has those healthy things for your gut. What are they called? I don't know.
Probiotics.
That's it. Probiotics.
Are we ready to show the people what we got going on today?
Let's do it.
Here is what they are. I want to make sure you get the packaging here.
Bob's Pickle Pops.
Bob's Pickle Pops, which is literally frozen pickle juice. By the way, I found out Amanda Beck was the one that chimed in and made this suggestion for the Pickle Pops. So thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that suggestion.
Okay.
I will
let's
have
dive
to
into
ask
these.
my niece about this. I have a niece that is like pickle crazy, and I'm sure she probably knows about this
Let's set the
already.
parameters of how today's try day is going to go. You must complete the entire popsicle
Oh, you have to.
before
I'm
you
gonna
can
get a brain
comment.
freeze.
Before you can comment on how it is, okay?
We won't get a brain freeze over here because for whatever reason, even though these things were, oh no, is it pure dill?
It's a little deal.
All right. Anyway, long story short, ours are half frozen.
Oh, okay.
I must have a bad freezer.
See, mine's totally frozen. That's not fair. I'm just gonna have to.
All right. You
Ooh,
must
There's a little dill there.
get
It
it all
smells like a
down
pickle.
before commenting. Take it away.
Oh, it'll hit you. It'll wake you up.
Oh,
It'll
hello.
wake you up. Woo!
Yep.
You guys, I
Mhm.
love these. These would be fantastic in a Bloody Mary.
Well, I can
Well,
see
we're not
that.
drinking Bloody Marys right now, Alex.
You freeze it all the way and you make it like your stirrer for a little while and it cools it down. Fantastic. Can that be our next try day?
I'm
Yeah,
just
let's
trying to
do
cook
that.
this down right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of dill.
Mm.
There's definitely a lot of dill. I'm
Oh.
just going.
These are so good.
Oh. So much pickle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I hate it, but it's a lot of dill. Oh my goodness. They could have toned. Maybe do sweet pickles.
They
next
need
time.
I'm in.
not sweet pickle. They need to cut it in half somehow.
Do I seriously have to eat
Yep,
this whole
that's
thing?
the rule. The whole thing
Oh,
has to be gone.
That's just not even
Put it
fair.
in a
Yours
Bloody
aren't even
Mary.
frozen. Well, I forgot my blender at home this morning, so
Blender? For what?
I don't know. I don't make Bloody Marys.
There's nothing to blend
Really?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Didn't know
unless
that.
you're making your own tomato juice.
I'm not sure I can do this whole thing. It's just too much pickle.
It is a lot of pickle.
It
What I
just it
should have
tastes like a
done-
pickle.
I have another one that's not frozen but chilled, and I should have just drank this. Drinking it would be a lot easier than eating it. Eating it is
We are
It's a
live
struggle.
on Facebook where you have the opportunity to chime in and let us know your thoughts. Bennett says, Alex, you can use those as a hiccup remedy because supposedly
Really?
pickle juice is good for that. Did not know that. Okay.
Are you
Give it
talking
back.
about hiccups like when you've had a little too much to drink and you kind of get to the point where you're like, "Gah, gotta make a change?
Alex has got a drinking theme going on this morning. You got big plans
you
this
okay?
weekend? Or
I'm fine.
you've been out the last couple of days.
I'm just like,
well,
I love Bloody Marys and I am so excited to put one of these in there. Seriously.
It is all gone, and honestly, I would not do another one. No way, no how.
Do you like dill pickles?
I like dill pickles, but this is just straight pickle juice.
it's hard to chew. I think it'd be
Ugh.
better drinking. Chewing them is like, Okay.
Yep.
That's a lot of dill.
So the only reason
Especially
Alex
early.
likes it is because she is
It
thinking of
reminds her
herself
of
in a
Bloody
bar.
Marys.
Yep.
Mhm.
I can't wait. You can find these in the pickle aisle at your local box store. I would
Yes.
suggest getting them if you are a fan of
Oh,
What? Of what?
pickles.
especially dill pickles. Now, I don't mind dill spears or anything like that, but I am much more of a fan of sweet pickles. And this is just
Now,
that's-
these would be terrible if it was a sweet pickle flavor. I
Yeah.
love sweet pickles too, but I think that would be god awful.
Be a no
Ugh.
for me.
that's a lot of dill.
All right, Gene, you gonna have another one?
No.
I will not be either. Alex, you're gonna be drinking these all weekend.
I can't wait.
All right. So there it is. I do. I might, if I ever start working out again, and that's a big if, I might try these for rehydration, but not for
Really?
pleasure or enjoyment. I mean,
Just drink water. Nothing hydrates you more than water.
yeah, I know, but I like a little flavor in there too. So
Okay.
we'll try it. Yucky. Not for me. Bryce, you're a thumbs down.
Yep, thumbs down on me.
Alex.
It's gold. This is what I envision heaven like.
Really?
Okay, not really. That's an exaggeration.
That is interesting. We'll continue on Facebook.
All right, we got your trucking song of the day coming up. Also music from Brad Paisley. And your headliner at the Milligan June Jubilee, Sarah Evans, is next.
Due to recent hail.
Yeah, Amanda, I appreciate the suggestion on Facebook about this one. To try it. I didn't even know they made these things. And the fact that here's what's even more gross than what we just did. The thought of doing one of those lukewarm.
Oh, God, that would be gross.
That would be nasty.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just too much dill or if that's just the way it tastes, but yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. And I like pickles. Nothing against pickles. And I've had pickle juice before, but these are over the top.
I will say if that is a hiccup remedy, sign me up. Because I also have a bad habit very late in the evening on the rare occasion I go out anymore of getting the hiccups.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much every time.
The hiccups are like my I have crossed the threshold.
Interesting.
But
I can't
now
remember
I just
the last time I
pack
had
one of
hiccups.
these bad boys along and I can cross the threshold as much as I want.
Keep a couple in your purse.
Cheryl says she'd love a frozen Jack Daniels pop. That doesn't sound bad.
That sounds terrible.
Why? What about
First of all, it wouldn't freeze.
Can you freeze Jack
Yes,
Daniels?
I think if you get the correct mix of soda, it would just be more of a slushy. If you get the right mix. But if you're talking 85% Coke to Jack Daniels, I think it'd be near freezing.
Maybe.
I think it'd be more slushy, but
they make one of my favorite beverages in a can now.
Crown and Cola.
Yep.
Oh, have you actually tried those?
I have. I think it's actually a cheap ripoff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's not
because they mix it themselves, and I'm like, why is there so much soda in here?
Yeah.
So apparently, the mixologists and I have discrepancies on how much you should mix. But
they're okay, but
see, I got some
not
of
worth,
those,
like,
and I
$8
got some of the Jack Daniels because they have Jack and Coke in a can now too.
They do, huh?
And I took those back for Easter. And my dad and my brother both enjoy whiskey much more than I do, and they both liked the Jack over the Crown.
Bennett says frozen Fireball shots would be good.
No, Fireball is not good in any way, shape, or form.
Can't say I agree anymore.
Cheryl!
So, Cheryl, just to make sure I understand, you just want Jack Daniels in the freezer for a while.
Jack Daniels pop.
I'm not sure it's going to freeze at all at that point.
You'd have to put a lot of water in it, I think.
We might have to use some liquid nitrogen.
Terrible. Horrible.
Liquid nitrogen, and let's try that. We'll make our own Jack Daniels frozen pops.
This needs to become a real thing on Fridays. Maybe we just do it as a series for a few weeks, but like maybe we theme it around tailgating. Like a tailgating morning show where we can experiment with. Alex,
sorry,
have some respect.
Okay, carry on.
Where we can just taste test some of these sophisticated drinks that our loyal fans are suggesting.
The smell of Jack Daniels, though, count me out.
Really? That's about the only thing I like about it.
Yes. It does not freeze, but that's where we store ours in the. Yeah,
that's fair.
Okay, here's a suggestion. You want Fireball more palatable? Mix it with rum chata. I literally just puked in my mouth.
That sounds horrible.
No. I'm going to hear him out on this. It would be like
what?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It would be just.
It would be like cinnamon and milk.
I'm willing to try it.
All
right. Out on that, Bennett. I'm going to find a way to try that.
It's going to be an interesting weekend, apparently, for Alex.
I won't document it.
All primed up.
Oh, come on. Oh, yes. We'll be getting Snapchat. I can guarantee it.
All right. I think we wrap things up there. Interesting Friday. My stomach is starting to hurt. I'm not going to lie.
I was going to say, I still got the overwhelming taste of dill in my mouth.
Thanks, Bob.
No, thanks, Amanda, for the suggestion.
And Amanda.
See you, everybody.